Hi, again. So number 92 required, I thought, its own little video, only because I want to show you some, like a really cool thing in the calculator that might or might not come in handy. But you never know, in a problem like this, if you happen to have it, it will. So they're giving you a bunch of values for x. So I'm going to put them in the calculator. Just bear with me for a second. This is a stat button. Those of you taking or having taken statistics in Algebra 2 might remember it. So you want to put the values of x in the first column. Values of x are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be easy enough. If I could just enter my numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. See in the first list there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, in the second list, that's my y values, which are 1, 3, 4, 1. 1, 3, 4, 1. Negative 2, 1. Okay, just double checking. Okay, so after you enter them, what you want to do is to tell the calculator can actually come up with a function or a very good approximation for the function. You just have to know how to ask it. And again, you've done this. Linear regression, quadratic regression, anything regression where you plugged in the points and the calculator gave you the graph. So maybe as I'm doing this, you'll remember. Okay, so now what we do is we go to stats, because this is part of the stat unit, calc, and I don't know, let's say cubic, quartic. You know what, before you do that, actually, let's see what the points look like. If you go to second y equals, you can turn on your plot, click enter, turn it on, and you want this first one to be highlighted. That one, you see what's the one's blinking now? And this should say L1 and this should say L2. And now you just have to go to zoom 9 for the special stat zooming. So these are the points. So it kind of looks like a graph, like, you know, it could be a cubic, it could be a quartic. I don't know. You could just pick one that approximates it the best. So for example, if you go to stat, calc, I think quartic is pretty good. So now we put in L1. You see L1 here, L2. So second, L1. I'll tell you what this does. Comma, L2. Basically, it's telling the calculator to take the points that we put in these lists and create a quartic function, fourth degree function that goes through as many points or as close to many points. And once it comes up with it, we want it to store it in y1. So just put vars, y1. Okay. So don't worry about this. You don't need to know what it is. The function it created is in here. You don't have to worry about that either. Just look at the function it created and how close it is to the points. So this is f, or a good approximation of f. So now we want to know what f double prime looks like. So just do math 8 twice. I wonder if you can do math 8 of math 8. Let's try that. Let's see if it'll do it. Math 8 of math 8. I doubt it, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Oh, so y1, comma x, comma x, comma x. If it gives me error, I'll know why. Okay, let's try to graph it. So I don't want to graph the function, so I'm just going to take this off, and I'm going to take the plot one off, go up there and press enter. So I don't want the points, the original points. I just want the second derivative. It's not giving it to me. Okay, the argument, it doesn't like it. I didn't think so. What evs? Okay, so let's delete this end deriv. Okay, but I don't want to graph this guy. I want to graph the second derivative. So I gotta go back. Math 8 end deriv of y2, comma x, comma x. This looks like a lot of button pushing, but once you get used to it, it's just so much easier than analyzing and doing all that. And let's graph it now. Are you friggin' kidding me? What did I do now? Sorry, I'm just getting so tired. It's almost 10:20. Y1 comma x comma x. Oh, I have two parentheses here, so excuse me. Let me see here. Here I'm good. Now again, I don't want to graph this one though. I want to graph just the second derivative. Yes. Okay, and I am comparing this graph with one of these graphs here. So it's not going to come out exactly because our function is not the actual function, it's just an approximation. So this will be an approximation. So we'll just pick the, I think D is the answer here. Yeah. Okay, so clearly it's looking like D. It could also be C, but it's not going back down like anytime soon. So D is the choice that resembles it the best. That's that.